Ia Samoa ma lau whaafonga, lea wa whaatasi mai tau sala lalelei, ma sui tau vai to alima, o le an tau vai i le aso an tai au, i le sue ina leo se tau sala a Samoa i New Zealand nei, le ngata i lea, o le tau sala o Samoa i New Zealand nei, le sunga ia shalom, lea ua mātou whaatasi i le tatou polokalame malua le tai au Radio Samoa, tasi lima i watolu a mo, ai o le atu ina atu ai le avanoa i sui tau vai e to alima, ia e whaafeilua, ia atu ai le malu le atu no umalau whaafonga anga i le nei teimi o le tai au. Talofa and good morning and welcome to Radio Samoa.
Hello.
Malo sefua. All right. I see it's a bit cold this morning, yeah. So o le atu ina atu le avanoa fa molmole sui tau va nu mela tasi, ia ma whaanga solo atu ai se ia o lava le sui tau va muli. Ia tu ina atu ai le avanoa e whaatalofa ai ma whaailoa to do your introductions. Sui tau va nu mela tas?
Talofa, malo lava, olo ingoa o Keila Fatima Schwalga, e lua sifulu tasi nei o tausanga. O te sao mai I Palelatai, Alesa, loto pa ma iwa. I am currently studying my Masters of Communications at AUT and also working as Communications Advisor. And I am your finalist number 1, Pawhitai Lava.
Pawhitai Lava Keila?
Talofa lava, malo le soifua, whaatalofa atu I le paia ma le mamalu o Samoa, o lo o whafonga mai le nei ala la leo. O lo o ingoa o Sarah, Janet, Silvia, Ale Palelei, e lues fulu ma le tolu nei o tausanga, o te sau mai le nuu o vai vaseuta, vai loa Ale Pata, sa musu, satufia satupaitea, ma lotu anuu. O a o lo suitau wā numera lua. Whawhitai lava.
Te lava se ira.
Talofa lava, o lo ingoa o Anastasia Malitina Tarako, ua luas fulu mai le lua nei o tausanga, o te sau mai sa maunga, le whangoa li'i, mata vai moso, ma sa napu. I'm a part-time librarian and I'm also a part-time student at the University of Auckland, studying towards a Bachelor in Geography and Ancient History. Samoa, I am your contestant number 3. Whawhitai te lava.
Te lava Anastasia.
Talofa lava, ia. Talofa lava I tangata Samoa lo whaalongolongo mai nei tai au. O lo ingoa o Cherish Whamanua Manaia, e loa sifulu lima o utausanga. O te sau mai I alalawhanga o Malifa, Nusuatia, Satufia Satupaitea, Ma Sausawai. Ma o ao lo suita wā numero 4.
Te lava Cherish. Ia malisato sui tau wā muli.
Talofa lava, ia vi ia le tua le nei tai au.
Amen.
Tatou o mai le whai unga fo o le nei vai aso. O lo ingoa, karasa fo waifunga, e se fuluma le walu o tausanga, o te a mai le kolisi o Evandale College, o te sau mai le nuu o Tatou ima lufi, muli whanua, a ele, tanga whili. Samoa o a o lo suita wā numero 5. Pawhitai te lava.
Malo lava sang noi sui tau wā numero 5, lalelei uma oto, mai atu pe tau ma lili mai tato nei tai awa. Yeah, mili. Fatia! Hey! Oh. Ngai fia lolo. Keila amata mai ia oe whaamolomole le nei tai au. So, ile tau wā yo oe ile Miss Samoa New Zealand. O le ase nau ta inga yate oe, o le asau go, o le asau manu lauti. What is your hope and your aim as you journey through this new season and partake in the Miss Samoa New Zealand competition? O le asau go o lo e nau ai. So o le fisili lea mo to uma whaamolomole, ai tatou amata mai a Keila, ima whaiona e sau noi lea vaenga.
I guess my goal as going through this journey is to just allow my self-limited beliefs to like disappear. It takes a lot of confidence to put yourself forward in this platform.
Amen.
And I'm really proud of myself as well as the rest of the ladies for even putting our hands up. That's the first step. My goal is also to just represent my villages, represent my culture. It's always something that's been dear to my heart and that I've been passionate about. Pawhitai lava.
Malo sau noa Keila whaamolomole, Sarah?
I think one of my goals So o au o tino fuila lo I ka laisete e whai foi o au foi o le whai aonga siva mo le tangata mai Sauti Academy. So you know, so tele, te neti laiti o ke tūra. I just want to give them that platform as well. You know, they can have this opportunity to step up and not be afraid of being Samoan, to be a proud Samoan. So, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, Sarah. Anastasia?
One of my goals I would like to achieve is to inspire my younger cousins and just to let them know that they can do anything they can put their mind to. And so just to have confidence and be a positive influence on them.
Very nice. Cherish?
Yeah, so one of my goal would be kind of like similar to Anastasia, because there's that Samoan proverbs, and I think I've seen this how many times. E au le'ina I lau ale tamaitai. And us as Samoan young ladies, we always have to know that we can do anything because we've got God with us. So who are we to defy him, right? And yeah, whatever that you put your mind and your heart into, remember that you can do it. As long as you have your family support and God with you, you can do it. That's I love it.
Malo Samoa.
One of my goals is growing up as a Tamaitai Samoa, we have our ways to become a Tamaitai Samoa. O ke mga oi ka o kui kingiki Samoa like iki e mawhai, like show the world we are Samoan, and e ka o kui kangaka o kako o Samoa ma ka o koe me whai tatu atu nuu. So we are in New Zealand and we have to show other cultures how we've done things on our way. So yeah.
Malo saunoa, mana ke uma tau tali awa e saun lele lava au tau saunoanga, you know, o le vaenga lea po se platform lea, e mawhai ana e wha amalo si awa I isi tamaitai. E le whai ngofie fo ile si ao ina ia e tau vai le tau wanga lea. Awa e sao le, you know, you're putting yourself on a pedestal. So whatever happens, I le whai unga le tau wanga, po ai lava e le au sia. Awa ia, o tau wanga wha penei, e yei le tangata e mahalo, e yei fo isi e le mua umani waa, but you have all won because you've put your hand up. So malo lava I le talinga o tato fasili lea. Au lesi fasili wha monmole. Au e fili. E tuulo wingoa I le tauwanga leo le Samoa, New Zealand. O ani lu I tau sa tau fia ai oe o afo ini challenges. What are some of the challenges that came across as you were making the decision to run for Samoa, New Zealand? Tato amata mai sui tau wanu me la tasi, Kayla? What are some of your challenges that you faced?
I guess I would say that my biggest challenge was just the confidence in myself. You know, you have your whole village, you have your family that absolutely support you, they are confident in you, but it comes down to that confidence in myself and whether or not I believe that I can do it or not. And that's been my biggest challenge, just after all the practices and after all the family meetings, just coming and being by myself and being in my own headspace. Yeah, but I believe that I've overcome it. I'm here now and with the rest of the girls, and I'm grateful to be here and blessed. Hafitai lava.
For me, I think it was similar to Kayla, my confidence. Mai te mino lai TTI, I was a very shy little girl. I didn't want to come out of my comfort zone, but living I Laloi Kalaisete, I've had the opportunity to step up onto just be in situations that I'd never been in before, and I know that it has definitely made me come out a little bit more my comfort zone and given me confidence and strength as a Tamaitai Samoa. So I hope to strengthen that a little bit more.
Very nice, Kayla.
There have been many challenges coming up to preparing for the pageants, but one of the challenges is definitely confidence. Being an introverted person myself, I'm very into my own circle, but I thank my family and friends and my church for always giving me whabalosi to help me have the confidence in myself, and yes, so yeah.
Mana, yeah. Anastasia, Cherish?
I would say the lack of self-confidence as well. as well, my whole family knows that my other sister is the more of out there person, while me, I'm more of always the type of girl that always stays in my comfort zone. So putting my name out there was probably the hardest part. And once that was out there, when the media put it out there, I kind of like, okay, you got this. Your name is out there, so now you just got to enjoy everything that comes with it in this journey. So being here kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I'm glad I did, because I'm not the only one. All of these lovely ladies are as well. So yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge for me.
Mana you cherish? Karosa?
Yeah, I'll go with all the girls. Mga umia lava le whaamalosi. One of my challenges will be my family, my mom. If whaamalosi mai lava ngai, you know, go out there, have fun. And everything I do in life will make them proud. It's not just for myself, it's for if I'm whaamalosi ai lesi kingi kiki lai kau whawaiwai. When you fall down, no one's going to pick you up. It's either God or yourself, you know. So yeah, one of the challenges I have is family, mostly my mom.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Malo sang no. Well, those are the challenges. Ia malu itau fo isafia ngai ma oto. Oto fili le vaenga. But you overcame it. At the end of the day, you pushed through, you took the leap of faith, and here we are today. Lesi vaenga, a whai e a vea oe ma Samoa New Zealand. Ma whaapaleina oe, ma whaamanuia au tau ma whainga i le whaiunga fo i o le tauwanga i le aso atai au. O le asenga luenga o le a e whesosoani atu ai. Mo le tātou community i New Zealand nei. Tātou amata mai a Korosa, tātou suita wānu me la lima. Ia ona ngā solo atu lea ia. Kei la wha mole.
Okay. A whapea o au e a venga le pali. O lo'u whamalosi, e ave i le kako a kungu'u. E ka la ia koe le kleanga le lei o le atua, you know. Like God does everything. E ka o koe lo ainga, e ka o koe whamalosi koe i si tamaita i o lo'o anga i mai au. A mai se le sausanga. You know, even if you're young, you can do it. Like, it doesn't matter. The age, it does not matter. E ka o koe kangaka o ka ko Samoa, o ke alue ka ala e aku le, you know, New Zealand, e Samoa e whawai le atua. So, everything we do, it has to start with God. So, yeah.
Malo sa no Karosa. Cheers.
Whai Janine, apule alofa le li e au lia tai au, e whaamanu e ina. I would say o tato youth, tangata laiti, because we are living away from our country, our roots. So being away from Samoa, because I was born and raised in Samoa, so being away from Samoa kind of made me embrace more of my culture as a Tamaitai Samoa. So I would encourage our Fa Samoa, our nganu'u, to our young youth nowadays, because we are slowly kind of losing our language to some. So if God's willing, I become the Miss Samoa New Zealand, then that is what I will do, encourage more of our nganu'u to our young youth nowadays.
Malo sa no Cherish, Anastasia.
Just like Cherish said, if I were to be crowned Miss Samoa New Zealand, I would ensure the survival of our language, because our Fa Samoa language, it holds our identity and our culture, important values, and without our culture, we wouldn't be able to preserve our Samoan values and culture. And knowing that there is a more bigger Samoan diasporic community that lives outside of Samoa, and we are exposed to other multi and unique cultures, and that can heavily influence our culture, and we forget sometimes that we are Samoan. And so it's very important to maintain our culture and to ensure that our language passes down to the next generation to preserve our Samoan identity.
Malo Anastasia.
If I was crowned Miss Samoa New Zealand, my goal or aim would have to be, I would like to be an advocate for mental health. You know, ele whaingo whiele mea leo le mental health, especially for our people. So I would like to bridge the gap between the older generation and our younger generation, just to have those conversations. Talanoanga whapena, my parents didn't grow up with that, so I want to make that difference for our younger generation, that it's okay, and ele na o tamaitai Samoa, but also for our men as well. This is our Samoan community, not just tamaitai, but also for our men and our women as well.
Malo, Sarah and Kayla.
If I had the honour to be crowned Miss Samoa New Zealand, I would use the platform to help our New Zealand-born Samoans. Being New Zealand-born Samoan, you can feel easily out of place in the systems that we're brought up here in New Zealand. You can feel easily lost or alone, especially if you don't have that connection to your culture. I'd like to use this platform to bring awareness that your connection to your culture will really help your mental health and your well-being. People without knowledge of their culture, about why they're standing today, it's like a tree without roots. You won't be grounded in the soil you stand in. So if I was Miss Samoa New Zealand, I would really use this platform to bring awareness that your culture is your identity and your compass throughout this life, and would also spread the lessons that my grandparents have taught me. So shout out to my nana and papa that are watching, to be strong and instill confidence in yourself. And yeah, papitai lava.
Malo sang noa. Amata maya oi Kayla o lesi fesili fa molmole o mai au tapinanga mole ma Samoa New Zealand le tauwanga I le po atayao.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, no worries. How are your preparations? O mai au tapinanga mole tauwanga I le po atayao.
Oh, the preparations are done. I think it's basically still the confidence in myself. My mom made me perform in front of her work yesterday.
Oh, very nice.
So it was a good practice. But yeah, my preparations are pretty much done. It's just that confidence to get up on stage and do it now. I love it.
Good. Very nice, Kayla. And Sarah?
It hasn't been easy. Coming up from Christchurch, bringing a whole team up here to help me with my preparations, but definitely I'm very excited. The confidence is there, and just very excited for tomorrow. So I'll say lava.
Nice.
For the preparations, it's going pretty well. Just trying to memorize things, but just like Kayla, I had to perform in front of my church yesterday.
Nice.
So thank you, church, for your prayers and advice. I won't let you down. Papitai lava.
Mana, Anastasia, Macherish, did you perform in front of anyone yesterday?
I did last night.
Nice.
After our rehearsals, I did perform in front of the ladies that came and did my fitting for my talent. But so far, le mu lava preparations. Firstly, I would like to thank God for all the connections that I've made through this journey, which I'm so grateful for, and the opportunity to be in this, because not everyone can easily put their name out for this. So so thank you.
Malo lava cheers makarosa o ma yau tapinanga.
Olai okay amia uma. Before this thing happened, I have my information at home. Nga whainga po ia whaikainga e whaalia kui I lo ainga ia le talent.
Yeah.
Ia ngai le, up and down. So shout out to my cousin Mercy for her judges. But I kind of like it, so I know what to do. I know what's wrong and what's right. And it's just my dad who hasn't seen it. Sorry, Dad. And my whole family have seen it, and it's good that I get my confidence before going to big things. So my family first, and then, but my mom is stressful. She was like, whoo. But she's good. It pushed me forward, but then I'm scared of it too. So I love you, Mom.
Nice. Yeah. Mawali paling yo vaenga yeah. So, but it's late. Your family are your biggest supporters, your biggest critics as well. Awa, yeah, o tato tawainga. Lato te mana o ia manuia umatapinanga ia e alu male ato atoa. O le tato fesili fa mole so i le teimi lea o awa wafia ne yaso, va yaso ua tau mafuta fatas. Wa atua le va yaso pona yaso? 1 week?
2 days.
2 days. Lua aso. Mana ia. O ame la so i le lua aso ia o le tau savalinga po le tau journey lea o lo iei. E iei ni vaenga taua wa tau maua mai o le asela ngona o lo iei. O le afo i le tau mafutanga o lo iei within these 2 days. So how has the journey been? Have you learned anything? Bo let me know. People would like to know. Samoa would like to know. How has the 2 days been so far? Mo oto. Kayla? Would you like to start us off?
One thing I've learned is that while you may doubt yourself and you may think that people will be like, oh, why is she doing that? Why would she go for that? There's like 10 other people, 20 other people that will support you and be like, oh, thank God that she's going out and doing this. So that's what I've learned is that people are there to support you, they love you, and just to rely on your village more and just appreciate what you have with your family. So, I love it.
Mana ia, Masera o le fesili mo oi whaamolomole, o le asau whaamalo si au mota maitai o loo mawhau e tau vai le tau vanga I le tau sangafo. What is an encouragement o le asau whaamalo si au mo I lato?
Whawhatai lava. I think just to go for it. Please don't doubt yourself. An accomplishment is at least putting your hand up for it. And I know, being one of the contestants, when I applied, I didn't think, I'm going to get rejected. But as soon as I got accepted I became a finalist, I was so happy, but I definitely learnt a lot during this journey as well, with meeting all the girls for 2 days when we flew up. But just, I think I've just learnt that I'm loved and supported by so many.
Very nice.
So te le tangata o loo langoina au le taimi nei. But so I think to do it, just be confident in yourself and just don't doubt yourself. So, whawhatai lava.
O le hafo isau whaamalo si au Anastasia mo tamaita I o loo whaalongolongo mai pe whaafonga mai le nei taimi o le tai au.
My advice to those girls who would want to run for this pageant is just to go for it. It's a great way to challenge yourself, and if you know you can have a positive impact into the Samoan community, come and join, because this is a great platform to use. Yes.
Very nice. Anastasia, ma cherish o le fesili mo oi whaamolomole o le asau legacy. Po le ase vaenga o loo awhaie avea oe ma Samoa New Zealand, and you're like to leave being crowned Miss Samoa New Zealand. O le ase legacy po se vaenga e te mana o ia manatua I pealo tautua mo Samoa New Zealand nei.
I'd say empowering our tamaita Samoa that are, what do you call it? Like Sarah said, putting your name out there is probably the hardest thing to do for us girls, because you're afraid of being judged by people. So for me, I would love to be the voice for our young Pacifica people to always have the courage to say what you need to say, do what you think you won't be able to do, but you can. Not test the waters first, but accept the challenges that comes with it. So whawhatai lava.
Beautiful, Cherish. Makarosa whaamolomole tele o whanawiti o loo whaalongolongo mai le tato polokalame le nei tai au. O le asau whaamalo si au mo I lato, whether it's to do with the pageant, po a onga o ta alonga, o le asau whaamalo si au po sau encouragement mo I lato I le nei tai au.
Whawhatai lava. O loo whamalosi I tamaita I la iti. E au ngale aveo, like, give out yourself to give it a try. Kusa pe vakue le kalia. You can always, there's always going to be the next one. So, e iai le sikaimi i le ngoko e pele la, e mawhainga e alu e awelo I ngoa, e ka mawhai mai, it's not just be the Miss Samoa of New Zealand, but in school, e ka kaunga kako whamalosi. My first school is my family, so ole ainga mua ole ainga, e oi ole a onga mua ole ainga, e ka kau onga kako, you know, our parents would tell us this and this, and okay, my advice is, o makua, they always tell me, like my nana will always say this, she wants one of her, you know, her child or a daughter, son, to be out there. So I joined myself for, not for my nana, but for God, you know, and for my family. So and I want the young kids to make your parents proud, make, you know, give it out. We're still living life. Like we're young, we have to be outdoors. Don't just keep it in, you know. I have strict parents, and I can't even go past the mailbox without permission. But that didn't stop me from going, you know. I always had to apply for this. If I fail, I will always go. So for our Tuivaiti Samoa, a way de pole, e se I kalakanga ka alu oe whai oe, e whawhiawhiailo a inga, ai me sele atua. Yeah.
Very nice, Karosa. Ia mau tātou sui tau wale na lona lima o loo tau wā I le tau wanga sue ino se la lele po se tau sala o Samoa I New Zealand nei. Whaatai lava mo le whaawanoa ino tau Tammy. Thank you so much for taking the time out and being with us on our breakfast show this morning. Ia manuia lava ato a o tau tau mawhainga I le po atai au. Ia manatua Jeremiah 29 verse 11. God has plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Tele fo'i le mamalu le atunu o lo o whaamalo si au mai lunga tātou Facebook ma le YouTube, ia ngale. Le tātou YouTube, lunga leo benga te whailangi o lo tāpua ia o tō favour. So go with God, go knowing that you have a massive village behind you supporting and cheering you on. Kayla, Seira, Anastasia, Cherish, Korosa, ia manuia lava, mawha manuia lea tua ia o tau mawhainga. We are very excited to see the pageant tomorrow night, but all the best and have fun on stage. Get ready to rock it and we'll be ready to cheer you on. Manuia lea so. Whaftai tō whasoifua. Big shoes to fill though. I le tautua fo ia le tātou tausala o Samoa I New Zealand ia Shalom Filipi ia a wālawalana tautua. Tele vaenga mga luenga sa ia tautua iai le ngata o le whaonga ino le tātou ngana I tutonua o a onga e meise foi o le whaatawa ino le tātou wanganui New Zealand. So as you pass on the crown, Shalom Filipi, we wish you all the best and no doubt this won't be the last time we will be seeing you. Vi ea le atua ia tātou ngaluenga uma o lo tātou whaia.